All right, Mike, thank you very much. Don't forget, 4th of July is this weekend, and we are preparing for a celebration and a party, and we're going to serve hamburgers. But Janine Washle from Cloverfield's Farm and Kitchen is here to share some creative topping ideas for our 4th of July burger celebration.
What is more American, all American, than a delicious hamburger hot off the grill? And I mean, who's going to frown at a burger that's topped with, you know, the traditional toppings of lettuce, tomato, and onion?
Not me.
But burgers are so popular right now in restaurants across the nation. I thought I would check and see what they're topping their burgers with. And these are some of the things that I found out. Crunch is really big, so the WDRB recipe is homemade hamburger buns, and I thought, what if I took crushed potato chips and put those on top of the buns?
Sounds good.
It looks a little different, but it's delicious, a little subtle crunch, you know, additive there. Then I thought, what about kale chips? Instead of making small kale chips, let's take the whole leaf, roast it, and then you get this really yummy, crunchy topping.
Oh, I like that idea.
Oh, yeah. So those are kale chips. This is pig candy. It's bacon that's been infused with brown sugar and slow roasted. I did some with homemade sriracha sauce too.
Sounds good,
Oh
Janine.
my goodness. But something that's really good, and it's kind of messy, is taking a scoopful of pimento cheese and putting it on a burger. And I thought, how can I make that a little bit less messy? And I came up with a sliceable cheese, and that's the creative topping that I'm going to show you today.
Okay, let's get started.
Yeah, so what I've got here is just some water that's heating up, and I'm just going to dump in a little bit of Worcestershire to give that water a little bit of flavor. Why don't you toss the cornstarch with the white cheddar cheese? I always make my pimento cheese with white cheddar cheese, but I do know that a lot of people will make it with the yellow, and really the only difference is that the yellow has an additive to give it a little richer color. That's the only thing. And then I'm going to add some mayonnaise, just like we do with our traditional pimento cheese salad.
Okay.
And then you've got that tossed up good?
Yes, ma'am.
Then what you do is take handfuls of your cheese, or just, you know, kind of dump it if you don't want to get your hands messy. Yeah, there you go.
We going all in here, Janine?
What you have to do is wait for it to melt.
Okay.
And so that takes a little bit of time. So I'm just going to, in the spirit of, you know, just we've got just a few minutes. Exactly. Go ahead and dump it.
Okay.
And basically what you're looking for is this to end up melting in. It becomes like a really rich, well-made gravy. Gets a satiny finish. It's really pretty. And then dump our pimentos in.
Okay.
And all of a sudden you can smell all those wonderful flavors of pimento cheese.
Yes.
Yeah. So then what we'll do, once this is all melted down, we'll take it and we'll dump it into a loaf pan that you've lined with a large sheet of saran wrap, you know, plastic wrap. Then we'll put it in the refrigerator for about 4 hours, and you end up with this. And it comes out like a log, or, you know, a loaf.
So white pimento cheese.
It's our pimento cheese. It's fully sliceable. And I've got some right here. You want to top our burger that we've got right there?
I would love to.
With a few slices of that.
Janine, how hard is it to cut the cheese? Is it soft?
It is very easy.
I meant to say that. I was just teasing you.
I was just waiting for
Our
that.
cheese is a little spicy with the pimento.
Exactly. And when it's refrigerated, it's super easy to slice. So you can cut the cheese very easily with this.
There you go.
And then this one has olives and a little bit of Worcestershire, so you can get very creative. You could use jalapenos, or what about sun-dried tomatoes, a little bit of dried basil and garlic, and make like a little Italian cheese mixture. So don't let the pimento cheese stop you. Get really creative with those toppings.
All right, sounds good. Janine, thank you so much for the recipe for her burger. You can find that on our website. Just send Janine an email. She'll send you the recipe. She's going to stay with us, so stick around for that. Candace?